Last Tuesday night, a week ago Tuesday, around this time, a little later, about 7 o'clock, I came outside to get something out of my car.
We was at a real good friend of mine's house in Selden, Texas, a suburb of Stephenville, Texas, named Mike Odom's house.
I was in Stephenville, Texas. I had just walked out of my house, escorting a couple of friends to their car that were leaving.
I saw a red glow. It was a fiery red-looking color I'd never seen before. Didn't appear to be too far off the ground. It lit up and it faded and it reappeared right next to where I'd first seen it.
Beautiful sunset that afternoon. We looked towards the east and saw two strobe lights coming towards us at a very high rate of speed. The closer it got, the slower they got.
When I looked up and noticed a couple of large red glowing objects gradually moving at low altitude across the evening sky just after dark.
I looked back in the sky, didn't see these red glows anymore. Instead, out here in the sky, I'd say 3,000 to 5,000 feet up in the air, I saw several white lights, bright lights. They appeared to be like strobe lights, and they were moving around the sky, not really grouped together. They were pretty far apart, just bouncing around.
By the time it got even with us, probably a half a mile away, about 3,000 foot above ground level, it passed by. We could see the back side of it had quite a few unusual strobe lights flashing, and they reconfigured to a vertical strobe light scenario, and they turned into a flame, and then it just disappeared.
These things were very silent. They were quite large, probably as large as an aircraft, and yet they were glowing spheres of light that were emanating very brightly.
I don't know what it was. I never saw any kind of craft, never saw any type of helicopter. Basically, all I saw was lights.
10 minutes later, here it comes again, and comes by us at a pretty high rate of speed. And about 4 seconds or 5 seconds after that, it had two military jets, looked like F-16s. I couldn't see the tail, so we're not sure exactly what they was. And it was headed back towards the Fort Worth, Dallas area. So that was the basic event of it. It lasted, duration that time was only about a minute or two. First time we saw it lasted 2 or 3 minutes, and we got a very up close and personal look at it.
Well, I'm still wondering what I saw, and the amount of time that I was able to view them and how close I viewed them, then I don't wonder if I saw them. I just wonder what they were, everything, and I was wondering that when I saw them. What are they?